First time on air. Anything to say to Luan here to get him back?
Look, bro, there are stories I could tell people about Lawan, but we'll keep those right here. I'm gonna let him live.
That's not even close. It's not
Man, I'm a dumbass.
I'm clipping that.
Georgia's second.
Hey, Georgia also had Herschel Walker.
So smart, and my team is so dumb. My coach he looks dumb. He's a big baby. This man
those graphics.
Rip, so smart.
Episode 223. Me and Devontae in the building. Fitz is blessing the people on Wednesday worship. But
A good word.
yeah. Hey, Thanksgiving episode 223. Like, got a lot to be thankful for. Great year. And I'm excited that we get to break some bread here, talk some sports.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, it's going to be good. I guess let's talk college football. And I don't have a graphic for this, but I need your thoughts on it. I'm surprised Mac Brown has been fired from UNC. I thought they would give him the option to walk away because he is a legend. He's old. If he was anybody else, sure, I think they fire him. But I was shocked that they let him go one game before the end of the season and not give him the opportunity to say deuces.
So dirty. Yeah, it is. Like, I guess it's one of those things where if it was anybody else, you could see, like what you said, you could see it. But like, this is somebody, like, the last time that they had consecutive bowl games was from the exact same coach that they're just telling them, like, you're fired after the NC State game. And that's kind of bad. I honestly, like, last year, like, he had a bad go at it. Like, they already were in a weird position because I personally didn't believe in Max Johnson, and then that man breaks his leg on the field, and then you kind of have to scramble.
Yeah,
then you pull back a quarterback that left but transferred back, that's another thing too.
That's
but
wild.
Either way, but like, they've had a weird go at it. They had a pretty good running back. They just could not get it going on defense like they used to, nor could they get it going in the passing game like they used to. And for them to just be like, instead of like just saying like, hey, you gonna retire after the NC State game, they just said like, no, you gotta go, but you have to coach, and you don't get to coach to the bowl game.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, he must have said some shit to piss somebody off or something. But
like, I knew the writing was on the wall when he came out, like, I think October, September, and he was like, like, I'm out, like, I'm done in the locker room. And like, when that got leaked to the media, I was like, okay, like, writing's on the wall here for the cat. But yeah,
on then, like, somebody must have, like, so it must have been either or. Like, somebody said something to piss him off, and then he said something to piss somebody off, and they said, I'll fix you. Because that was like October. So that was last month. So it lines up.
Man. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we're on the same wavelength here. And I just gotta shout this out. I know listeners of the pod don't get to see this, but watchers of it, you've got Urkel behind you.
Yeah.
That is sick. I don't think I've ever noticed that. I don't know if he's been up there this whole time or not. But
yeah, he's been up here the whole time. Shout out my boy Matt Brown, found it in the thrift shop.
Yeah. That's sick.
Hold on. If y'all can hear it. It's not supposed to sound, and that's why I don't pull it. I don't pull it because, like, no, if you watch Family Matters and you remember the Steve Halloween special, that shit used to scare me. I'm not even gonna lie. So I don't pull it. So I don't have to think about it. But yeah, this is a OG Steve Urkel doll when they used to make them. It doesn't have a year or nothing on it. But yeah, my boy saw this in the thrift shop and got it for me. So I have it sitting up there.
Dude, that is sick. Was it yeah, it was Hardaway, right? He had the miniature action figure.
Oh yeah, Penny Hardaway. Little Penny, yeah, Little Penny.
Little Penny. That's what that reminded me of.
Little Penny too. Like, it was so skinny, but it made sense because Penny was kind of skinny back then too.
Yeah, in a menace. I love those commercials. I think Spike Lee directed those joints, man. It was good.
Yeah,
that's what that reminded me of. All right, let's talk college ball. Let's continue college ball here. And new college football playoff rankings are here. Oregon, Ohio State, Texas don't change. They stay 1, 2, 3. Penn State's 4. Notre Dame slides up to 5. Miami's at 6. Georgia 7. Tennessee 8. SMU making some noise at 9. Indiana slides for that top 5 to 10 after that Ohio State blowout. Boise State still alive at 11. Clemson, Bama, Ole Miss, South Carolina. Yeah. Arizona State.
It's real. This is real, right?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Tulane, Iowa State, BYU, A&M, Missouri, UNLV, shout out to the running Rebs, Illinois, K-State, Colorado, still kicking around.
So they telling me that Clemson is better than BYU, and they've been better than them all season.
Yeah, I
They're
guess
telling me
who
that
you've played.
Clemson is better. You know, I'll give Clemson over Arizona State, but come on, bro.
Yeah,
They were. I don't know if they're better than SC, to be honest.
I don't think so either. We're going to find out this weekend, though. We got some great rivalry games that I'm pumped for, and we'll talk about. But with these rankings, here's our playoff bracket. Georgia traveling to Tennessee. That would be a hell of a game. Ohio State hosting Arizona State, 5-12. Notre Dame hosting SMU. Penn State now hosting Indiana. And then Oregon, Texas, Miami, and Boise all get a bye. All this obviously is going to change. We've got rivalry week, which we're going to talk about. We've got conference championship game, and then that's it. So we got 3 weeks really here to narrow this thing down. And Army still got a fighting chance here.
You said 3 weeks?
Yeah, because we have rivalry week this week.
Yeah.
Navy, Army, conference championship game.
Damn, see, we had such high hopes for that game. And literally just like a week or two ago, they just stripped all our little hopes and fantasies away. But
I think we saw it coming.
Yeah, we did. But it was like, damn, we saw the descent and everything. But seeing SMU up there is kind of crazy. But they have like been quietly running the ACC. I know people stick with the U just because it's Miami and they have, it's the U. But I don't know, SMU and Kevin Jennings in the game have been running stuff.
Well, yeah, and like they beat Cal, which we assume they will Saturday. Then, all eyes focus probably on them versus Miami ACC championship game. And if Miami takes another L, I think they're bounced from the playoffs. If SMU takes an L, I think they're bounced. It's like a winner. When you're in, lose, you're out.
Yeah, survive and advance for real.
For real, yeah.
Because I'm even looking at Boise State. I know they're number 4, but like it's got to be somebody in the next 3 games to bump them. Like who are their rivals?
Let's see. Who does Boise State have this week? And the weird part is they take the 3 Power 3 and then the highest ranked non-Power 3. And so like as long as Boise State doesn't fumble this weekend, they're looking poised for it. They have Oregon State, which Oregon State could play spoiler. Now it's in Boise, which helps.
Yeah.
Well, let's turn to action this week. The big marquee game, Texas going to College Station, Texas versus Texas A&M. This is one you look at, and I think if Texas loses, as long as it's close, I think they still have a chance to get in here. A&M definitely has to win to even sniff the playoffs here, which I think they could if they win.
This is going to be a better game than I thought it would be. I think it's going to be pretty competitive. Honestly, like one of the few competitive teams that Texas has faced this year, probably. They're always like sneaky competitive. Like there are some times where like I would, of course, get Mississippi State and Texas A&M mixed up just because the jerseys and stuff and pretty much how they play different games. But I don't know. I remember we were like trolling A&M at the beginning of the season because we were like, who do they have? And like, of course, they shut us up real quick.
And like looking at this game, there's a lot of injuries on both sides. Quinn Ewers, he might not suit up for Saturday's game. And that kind of eased into A&M's. But I look at, you're right, because we've bashed on A&M earlier this season. They've turned it around. It's a complete 180. And it's I was ready to write them off, I'll be honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. Because maybe them boys tired. They're gonna say, oh, like we didn't have our quarterback, but your second quarterback is just as good, if not a little better, a little more mobile,
100%. Like I think he fits that style more.
Yeah.
Mo Betta. All right. Texas -5, over on set 48.5. What's the bet you're putting on this game?
What was the spread again?
-5 Texas, over under 48.5.
I'm gonna go with the under for the total score on this one. Because anytime I will say, anytime I see a game where I'm like, oh, this might be a toss-up, I'll look at the score and I'll try to go from there. So like I think the score could be under. So it's 48.5, you said?
Yep.
So yeah. 21-27. 21-27.
Okay. I like it. I'm gonna take Texas to win. I think they got too much firepower. I'm just gonna take a money line. The spread kind of scares me. All right. Oklahoma State, Colorado. Colorado is a 16-point favorite, 65.5 the over-under. We look at Oklahoma State. That's a program we both had high expectations for, especially Ollie Gordon in the backfield. We thought, hey, Coach Gundy's going to get these guys rolling. They'll have one of the best rushing attacks in all of the nation. And they just never got it clicking. I don't know if injuries or what. I haven't watched enough film on Oklahoma State. Colorado was one of those teams where, I don't know, up until September, I thought they were posers. And then all of a sudden, here they come. You know, the last week that hurt some. But, 8-3, this is ranked 25. They're sitting pretty good. What's your bet here?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to Oklahoma State. I haven't heard any news on them since after, was it week 3 or 4, they had that bad loss. Everybody was betting on them and they just folded. I haven't heard ever since the resurgence of Gianti and Omarion Hampton. And I forgot who the third person is. Well, shoot, my boy Cam Scatterboo. I haven't heard anything about Ollie Gordon at all. And you remember last year, he just came out of nowhere killing stuff. And now that I'm pretty sure this is going to be his last year, and we see a lot more running backs resurging, I don't know. It's looking kind of tough for him. But it's in Colorado.
It's in Colorado, yeah.
In Colorado, more than likely, this is probably their senior day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Shedeur might eat him up on this one. So yeah, we'll take the Buffs money line.
I'm with you too. They're coming off that Kansas loss. I feel like Oklahoma State, obviously they can't go bowl eligible. They've only won 3 games. Colorado's just they got a lot more to play for here. I'm with you. All right, the Egg Bowl. Mississippi State traveling to Oxford. Ole Miss. Ole Miss ranked 15 in the playoff. They've got a chance, -26, over under set 61.5. They handle business. I don't think they make SEC championship game, but maybe they hold their breath and maybe they squeak in the playoffs here. They still got a chance as long as they blow out Mississippi State.
Yeah, no, I'm going to take Mississippi State on the plus. They embarrassed me for the last time. But, it was one of those things where, it seems like all these college games where it seems like, oh, this makes sense. And then it starts not making sense. Now, all of a sudden, Bill Napier wants to do what he's supposed to do. He actually wants to have a game plan. He actually wants to light a fire up under his defense's ass. I don't know what happened, what was said, but they got Florida turning over a new leaf, and you got to figure out are they going to bounce back from that Florida loss? So I'll take Mississippi State on that plus.
Yeah, 26 points. That's a lot, man. I'm with you. I think Ole Miss wins. I don't know if they win.
Trey Harris hurt last game. He got hurt. I don't know if he came back, but I do remember he got hurt, and that's his number one target besides Jordan Harris. I do not know if their running game, their running game is kind of weird because I don't know if they start with the same running backs. It's they just take one and then try another one and then try the same one they did 2 weeks ago and put that D tackle, JJ Peggy, whatever the hell his last name is, put him back there. And people have been figuring him out run-wise. And so if his number one receiver is out, I don't know, he might be in trouble.
I'm with you on that one. I'm going to say Jackson Dart plus 2 touchdowns. I think he'll throw for 2 tutties. Even if Harris is out, I think he still finds at least 2 guys he can connect with. I'll go. That's my only bet for this one.
Okay.
All right, Georgia Tech, Georgia. Georgia Tech's been one of those weird teams all year that we're like, okay, maybe they're for real, maybe they're not. And then Georgia is one of those we knew who they were. Carson Beck hasn't played up to his standard that we thought he would. But I mean, Georgia's still a 19-point favorite. Over us at 51.5. I'll go ahead and say my bet. I think Georgia Tech covers at -19.
You damn right. We on that one
Yeah.
accord on that one. I thought you said not just 19, straight up 19.
19, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take them on that one. I'll take it.
I am too. I think Georgia lets teams hang around this year, which is different than what they're used to doing. All right, the game, Ohio State, Michigan. Michigan's had the number since Ryan Day took over. They've won 3 in a row, trying to make it 4. Over and set 21, 42.5 still under. If you're looking at Michigan, yeah, you're not in the playoff hunt. Yeah, you don't have a chance for a natty or even a big bowl game, but you got a chance to ruin your rival's season.
Get to let your nuts hang for one good time.
Yeah.
I'm with it. You know what? For that reason, I'll take Michigan on the spread on this one. I know it seems far-fetched. You're playing in Ohio, big rivalry game, and I think it has been a while. Like Michigan fans, they won, and then but those years before, they were some forgettable teams. Like people forgot about Denard Robinson carrying the entire team. People forgot about Brad Smith carrying the team, and nobody really noticed. So, you know what? I'll take Michigan on that spread.
Man, I was going to take Ohio State on the spread, but I'll take the over at least. 46, I think we see more than 46 points. I think maybe a 28-35 game or something. All right. Clemson, South Carolina. It's in Clemson. 15 traveling to 12. Clemson -3, over on set 49.5. Once again, this is another game. You lose, you're definitely out. You win, you got a chance. I'm not saying you're in, but you got a fighting chance to be in. I'm going to take South Carolina money line. I think they upset. Drinking the same Kool-Aid.
I don't know. This is when I lived in South Carolina. This is like their version of UNC versus State. And it makes sense. Like you put UNC in Clemson shoes, you put NC State in USC shoes, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
You got the cool town and the pretentious town. They get wild. They get wild over there in South Carolina. So, Cox coming through and claiming upstate South Carolina again.
Big Cox show. I'm with you. All right, Notre Dame traveling to sunny California. Notre Dame's a 7.5-point favorite. Over us at 51.5. You never know what Notre Dame team you're going to get. You don't know what USC team you're going to get if this season's taught us anything.
I'll actually watch that UCLA USC game because I put a live bet on it. And I was right. I know. I said, USC is going to come back on this one, and they did. They came back and won. Compton U against Notre Dame. Again, they're not playing for much. I don't think USC is. But they did look pretty good. Like the defense finally got it together. I don't think I've actually watched Notre Dame play. So I mean, what's the spread on this one?
7.5 Notre Dame.
Okay. 7.5 Notre Dame. Shoot. You know what? I'll take USC on this spread. So,
yeah.
To hell with it. Why not?
I don't hate it. I'm going to take Marks, USC's running back, plus anytime touchdown. So not really plus, but anytime touchdown. I think he finds the end zone, whether it's pass or through the run game. I do think Notre Dame wins if you want to take the money line, but yeah, 7.5. That's that sweet spot. I just don't know which team we're going to get. All right, the Iron Bowl. Alabama hosting Auburn. Auburn can play. And once again, we have another ruiner for a rivalry game here. They can ruin Bama's season completely. Alabama -11.5 favorite, 52.5 still under. Auburn's one of those teams. They have to win to be bowl eligible. They're hungry. I'm going to take Auburn plus 11.5. I don't know if I'm ballsy enough to have money line, but I do think they cover.
Yeah, I think they cover. They just like Florida out of nowhere. These teams have been playing how they're supposed to. Now, granted, it is the Iron Bowl. Alabama has ran it in the past few years, but Nick Saban, even though it was as hypocritical as it was, he said this is a team he basically called them all selfish and said they're not team oriented. Basically saying this ain't my team. That's basically what he's saying. So if it's not his team, Auburn more than likely has a chance. Or maybe it's one of those things where like they heard him talking shit to Pat McAfee. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna show him," and Kalen DeBoer is gonna show him, and they're just gonna come and gonna put like clip-on ties to their shoulder pads or something. But yeah, I'll take that Auburn spread.
Yeah, I like your points, man. I think you're absolutely right. All right, Miami, Syracuse. Miami, if they lose here, I think they fumbled the ACC championship game and they fumbled their playoff chances.
Yeah,
They're 11-point favorites. Syracuse is no slouch. They're 8-3. Over under set at 67.5. What do you take here? Yeah,
I'm gonna take the under for the total score.
Yeah,
67.5. Like, I mean, Miami can do it, but like they can't do it by themselves. Or Syracuse like stops them at one point and like total score could end up being like 52 or something like that. So because 67 is wild. Like we've seen it a couple times with the Miami game, but I don't know if it'll get that deep leading this close to the end of the season.
I know.
Because you got to wonder too, like now that teams are starting to save players, like are they gonna let them play full? Like if they start blowing them out, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna start pulling them. They're gonna start rotating more. Like what's gonna happen?
Yeah, is it worth it? I'm with you. Oh man. Yeah, I my bet here, I think McCord throws for a touchdown. Cam Ward throws for 2. Put it in a parlay, mix it with some other stuff. You might have a good bet there. All right. I'm going to skip Florida and Florida State unless you want to, because I really don't care about that game.
No, Florida will probably. I hope Florida wins.
I hope so too. They're 14.5-point favorites. I think Florida State's dead. They're done.
No one cares.
Your boys, State traveling to Chapel Hill. We talked about Mac Brown on the sideline for his last game, probably his last coaching game. They're 3-point favorites. Over at 55.5.
Bro, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, the disrespect. State finna get that ass whooped, boy. That's crazy. You know what? Yeah, I'll take UNC on the spread.
-3?
Yeah, minus 3. It's over with. Dave Doran got to go. Like y'all go back a couple of shows before the season started. I'm like, I don't know about this ranking. And y'all like, no. And I was like, no, bro, I know my teams. Yeah. Whenever something like that happens, something good happens, they find a way to fuck it up. And they did it 10 times over. And so now you have to go to Chapel Hill, and they already know, like, I'm assuming, like, people of Chapel Hill love Mac Brown because, I mean, he made history there, and he did it again in his old age. And pretty much a lot of the donors and stuff are old people at Carolina. So, like, everybody wants to – they're probably going to play like Mac is going to die if they don't win. So, yeah, State is going to get that ass whooped.
Yeah. Even before I gave the introduction, I'd already circled NC State to win because I was like, oh, they win, they're bowl eligible, they have something to fight for. Forgetting that this is probably Mac Brown's last game he's coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're absolutely right that they're going to be like, he's dead. Like,
is UNC bowl eligible, or do they have to?
Yeah, they're already bowl eligible. They're 6-5.
Oh, well, yeah. So yeah, NC State is not going bowling. So yeah, it's over with.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I hate to do it, but I think I'm with you. Damn, Devontae, because I had State circled, and just as soon as we started talking, I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, you gotta say it out loud. You're like,
you're right.
Maybe so, because that Georgia Tech game hurt me. Like Dave Doran found a way to like mess up a win. It is like, why? How, bro? Like how? But I will say, the UNC State games have been the end-all be-all for a lot of coaches in both sides' history. So better tighten up if he wants to eat.
I'm with you on that. I think you're right. All right, and the last game here, my boys, App State traveling to Georgia Southern. We're 5-5. We got to win to be bowl eligible. We coming off a JMU win, which I feel really great about. Georgia State 2.5-point favorite. The over under set 61.5. I'm backing my boys. I'm kind of the opposite side of the fence as you, where I'm like, all right, something good happened to us. We're going to keep it rolling. If this year's taught me anything, I need to be more like you, where something good happens and then we just take 5 steps back and
you got to be cautious. Like,
yeah. I'm just not used to it, man. As an app guy, we're just used to rolling.
Yeah. I know JMU. I was like, they came in the season pretty hot. I don't know what happened. Y'all just came and pushed them back over the mountain.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll back the Mountaineers over. Was it Georgia State or Georgia
Southern? Fail Southern.
Georgia Southern. All right. So the Eagles.
The
Yeah, y'all got it.
deeper than hate rivalry. Just in case you a little fun fact there. That's what that rivalry is known as. All right. And then last college football thing that we have to talk about, and we can spend some time on basketball if you really want. I don't have any graphics for it, but we can definitely do it. Thomas Casta, if I can say it. Castellanos, thank you.
Yeah.
Transfers out. It's announced last week.
So that's what that was. I thought bro was hurt or something.
No, man.
Wow.
He decides just up and transfer. I'm shocked. I thought he was very Boston College-esque. Obviously, O'Brien, Billy O comes out and really kind of throws him under the bus in the media after he announced his transferring. He said he thought he was a tougher kid. Yeah. I was shocked. I thought, he's got 1 year eligibility. Boston College seemed to be tracking in the right direction. I'm shocked. Thoughts from you real quick.
I do have to wonder if it's one of those things where if Billo pulled the same thing that he did with Deshaun forget Deshaun. The same thing he did with DeAndre Hopkins, where it's you just flat out disrespected this man. And I'm pretty sure he wanted to stay with the Texans, but Bill O knows all. Right. So, and Castellanos has a right. He did pull Boston College up. He's won them some games. He started out hot. They did lose a couple, but they were fairly close. Yeah. And he was a big part of that. He helped get their offense going. He helped keep it rolling. And he's definitely going to be a sleeper in the transfer portal. I would say, you come on over to the other side, come on over to State. But I'm fine with backing CJ as soon as he can, eat a couple of meals and, put weight on. I think he's going to be good. But
I think so, too.
I see him transfer-wise. I guess we got to see, where is he actually from, what connections he has. But he obviously is not going to be in the ACC. Probably could be, I don't know, some random Mountain West team or something.
Yeah, so he's from Miami. He transferred from UCF to Boston College.
Oh.
So he's already transferred once.
He knows what's coming. He's going to be I'm the U's next best thing or something. That could be nasty.
That could be. I mean, yeah.
Or unless he goes to Florida State, because I don't know who they got next up. But they gotta throw the house at him. They gotta build him a house or something.
Well, I think DJ technically can come back.
How? Bro is our age at this point.
I know, man. I know, it's crazy.
Also, according to Wikipedia, Thomas Castellanos is only 5'9", doing all this. So I guess this is the new Russell Wilson or something. Yeah. The Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray 3.0. Yeah, just not nearly as good. All right, college basketball. You have anything to talk about? I obviously do, because they're not as hyped up as people thought. Everything is weird, bro. Just like with college football, all the teams be yeah, this is good. But today, number 14, Indiana got whooped by Louisville. Yeah. And if you remember last year, Louisville wasn't winning a thing. I don't know how much they paid, who transferred in, because I know NC State got a couple of transferring from that losing ass Louisville team. I don't know how that's going to work. We'll figure it out. But they thoroughly whooped Indiana. Women's college basketball is going on in full force. Apparently, Haley Van Lith has been killing for TCU. Yeah. And I guess it makes sense because she can't play second fiddle. She has to be the number one. So, some people play like that. But I don't know. College basketball is definitely getting a lot more competitive with the transfer portal. And everybody seems like they're getting a shot. UNC and Duke is not what we thought they were. Like we had all that hype going in, and I guess the youth caught in with them, especially on that Kansas game, because their point guard and their big are like 29 years old each. So if you have that sort of seniority in both those positions, you kind of hard to stop.
No, I think you're absolutely right. And I think we had mentioned this toward March Madness last year that like the blue bloods we grew up with we're slowly seeing them fade out the picture a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that these up and coming teams.
Kentucky, Kansas, Duke,
UNC.
Was there any other? UConn. UConn got beat by Memphis.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know if Calipari could have done that.
And I even look at UConn as like a new blue blood. Like they're like that tail end of, you know, and yeah, they've been so dominant for so long, and now all of a sudden it's like they lost to Memphis. Are you kidding me? It's crazy. Gonzaga just lost today to West Virginia.
No, I saw that. I don't understand like how they were winning the games they did.
Right.
They don't look as dominant, and they don't look like as consistent as they used to.
Well, I need to get with you as an advisor because I am losing money left or right college basketball. It's bad. Bleeding.
Yeah, check the DraftKings. I put out bullshit, but I put in some good shit, you know.
Everyone, like, I start telling you a little bit. I'm like, man, he knows what he's talking about, and it's worked out for a little bit. I like it. All right, pro football. Can you give me your best turkey noise?
Oh,
that's pretty good. I like it. That's pretty good. We got Thanksgiving ball. Let's start with the Lions hosting the Bears. The most Thanksgiving game you could have. Pilgrims, Indians, Bears, Lions, Chicago, Detroit, Dan Campbell, Caleb Williams. You got it all. Over and set at 47.5. Detroit, 9.5-point favorite. Give me Detroit minus 9.5. I think they run this thing.
Give me the opposite. Give me the Bears on the plus. They had to eat that loss from the Vikings. I think they're hungry. They are at odds with the rest of the NFC North. They're like, y'all not gonna keep disrespecting us. So imagine if like the Lions was the first one to feel their wrath of all teams.
That's true. That'd be crazy. And that'd sum up this year's sports. Yeah. All right. Also, Lions are not wearing the black uniforms. They're wearing the all blue. A little upset about that. But
Classic.
Yeah, it's classic. All right. Giants, Cowboys, Thanksgiving ball again. Over under 37.5. Dallas, 3.5-point favorite. You go from a really exciting game, I think most people are excited for, to a game no one really cares about.
At all. They got Drew Lock starting. Give me Cowboys on the spread.
Yeah. Give me the Cowboys on the spread. I agree. Jerry's World. They finally get a win there. Fins, Packers, Thursday night football. Over and set at 47.5. Green Bay, 3.5-point favorite. Watch this game with the pumpkin pie. Get the little whipped cream on there. This is your dessert football.
Ooh. Fitz gonna be mad at me, but give me the Fins money line. I think Tua's out here talking shit now that he still knows words. So I think they might be back a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna take Green Bay, but I like the over here too. I think the cold weather freezes Tua and Hill. All right, Black Friday, you get your shopping done. You get to watch Raiders at Chiefs. Over on at 42.5. Kansas City, 13-point favorite. You're telling me there's a chance if you're a Vegas fan.
They got Desmond Ritter starting. Hate. I'm going to just go ahead and be safe and put the Kansas City money line because something stupid will happen and it'll end up being 10 and Vegas will win. So just give me the regular Kansas City money line.
I like what you're saying. Also like Brock Bowers anytime, Tutty. Just to get in there. But I'm with you. All right. Sunday. Chargers traveling to Atlanta. Over on set 47.5. Atlanta, 1.5-point favorite.
Gotta stop with these damn spreads, bro. What? Vegas. I'm telling you, Vegas. Give me the Chargers on the spread. Give me the Chargers on the spread.
You think it's a 1-point game?
Keep getting me. Vegas cannot keep getting me. So give me the Chargers on the spread.
Kirk's good, right? Kirk's healthy. He's playing.
I don't know what's wrong with this man at this point. Yeah, he's healthy. That I like how you changed it. Yes, he's healthy.
Okay. Okay. I'm taking Atlanta money line. Meet me at the Waffle House. I think Kirk gets it done. All right. Steelers, Bengals. By the way, Hard Knocks in season. AFC North. I'm excited for it. I just wish it was a better year for us. Over at 47.5. Cincinnati -3. Dan Big Cat from Barstool. He puts out his weekly graphs. I don't know if you see him, like rankings. And Bengals have been by themselves. Like everybody else should buy out of Bengals stock, except they keep me back in this thing. Like,
Yeah.
they should suck, but Joe Burrow has hope, and I'm with it. Give me Cincinnati -3. I think we blow out Pittsburgh.
Shit. Give me the Steelers money line. Give me the Steelers money line. It's cold out there. They're hungry from the Browns. They've had it with the state of Ohio.
You look. All right, whatever. We'll squash this later. Cardinals, Vikings, 45.5 over under. Minnesota, 3.5 point favorite.
Yeah, just give me the Vikings money line on this one. No real reason, to be honest. It just makes sense.
Let's agree on it. I'm with you.
Daniel Jones gives a good look.
Yeah. Colts, Patriots, over and set at 42.5. Indy, 2.5 point favorite. Yeah, we forgot to mention Danny Dimes got picked up by the Vikings after being released.
Shoot, give me the under. Was it 42.5? Give me the under for this game.
I like that too, Devontae. I'm going to take Colts to win. Ugly game. I like the under. Seahawks, Jets, over and set 41.5. Seattle, 2 point favorite. Rodgers, maybe he retires, maybe he doesn't. You know him. He's never fully going to come out and say it.
Yeah. This man just doing shit. Just in everybody's way, just doing shit. So, for that reason, give me the Seahawks on the spread.
Yeah. I like that. I'm with you. Also, I always forget Rodgers has a forearm tattoo now. Like, I'm just not used to seeing that.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was dirt. Okay.
A forearm tattoo. All right. Titans, Commanders, over us at 44.5. Commanders, they're feeling themselves. Titans are feeling themselves. They're coming off a win. Washington, 5.5 point favorite.
Bro, they're gonna get that. You know what? Let's get the Titans on the spread, and they're gonna get that fourth win for you.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. We just need them to win out. And I get it. All right. Yeah, give me Commanders to win, but maybe they. I'm going to take Commanders money line. I can't even say it. I bet enough money. I lost enough money on them. Texas Jags, over at 43.5. Houston, 4.5 point favorite.
Yeah, give me Texans money line. I think the Jags are coming from a bye week, right? Doesn't matter. Still, Texans.
Yeah, I think the Jags are going to be even worse. I'm going to take Houston -4.5. Give me Nico Collins anytime tutty. Tank anytime tutty. I think Texans are going to roll here. They're trying to make a push for the AFC 1 seed and 2 seed. Rams, Saints. I almost said the refs. Rams, Saints. Over at 49.5. LA -2.5. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm hammering the under. 49.5?
I don't know, man. Taysom Hill, imagine he hits 4 touchdowns. You got to kill that man. If he hits 4 touchdowns this time, that's crazy. But
yeah,
I don't like the last Rams game was all right. Like, you saw some good things from the young crew. So for that reason, give me LA on the spread.
Okay. Yeah. I'm with you. I think LA's trending up. New Orleans trending down. Family Matters trending down for Baker Mayfield. He's suing his dad for $12 million that he stole from him and his wife. Over us at 46.5. Tampa Bay 5.5 point favorites. Hopefully you can put that aside after an awkward Thanksgiving dinner. Come out here and ball.
Yeah, shoot, give me the Panthers on the spread. Xavier Leggett is taking accountability. Bryce Young is taking accountability. It's something that has been missing from the Panthers organization. Shoot, you know what? Give me the Panthers on the spread.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Tampa money line, but I like where your head's at. Eagles, Ravens. This game needs to be Sunday Night Football. This is an exciting game. Over and set 51.5. Baltimore, 3 point favorite.
Is this a 4 o'clock game?
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
Nasty. Yeah, give me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens. In Baltimore, it gets cold up. I'm sick of the Eagles. Give me the Ravens.
I am too. I'm gonna say give me Baltimore. Give me the over too. I think we're gonna see these offenses rolling here. All right, Sunday Night Football. Niners, Bills. There's a snow advisory in Buffalo over set at 44.5. Buffalo 7.5-point favorite. We might have Snowmageddon game.
And they're coming off a bye week, so that means Bills. Bills are definitely covering this spread. Brock Purdy, I think, is coming back.
Yeah,
I really don't think Christian McCaffrey should be running 20 times a game in some snow after just taking a cadaver's Achilles, but they're going to run them. So, give me the Bills on the spread.
yes, I'm with you. I want to see how much is going to snow because I'm with you. I'd take Buffalo minus 7.5 too.
Shit, it's 18 inches or something. Stupid.
Yeah, it's a stupid ass amount. Yeah. All right, Monday Night Football. Browns at Broncos. Jameis versus Bo. Over is at 41.5.
I am not mad at this being Monday night.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'm
Denver minus 5.5.
Oh man. Yeah, the horse is still ready for battle. The horse still ready for battle for Jameis. So give me the Browns money line.
Browns money line.
Give it.
I like it, but I've been on that Bo cocaine, man. Cocaine.
Okay.
He's rookie of the year. He's doing it. Maybe rookie of the year. Jaden Daniels is pretty damn good. Yeah, I can't talk. Give me the W. Give me Jameis. I think he's eating it. I think he's doing it. All right. That's it for NFL, unless you had anything to talk about.
No, we know Daniel Jones, he asked for out. They sent him to the Vikings. What else? Anything else happened? There was a player for Alabama A&M, a linebacker, and ESPN sent out an alert that he died from a head injury. And I just got another ESPN alert saying that, no, this man is not dead. So that's another, it's getting weird. Journalism is already slipping. Well, if it hasn't been. But, yeah, it's getting weird out there in the sports world.
Dude, weird. Yeah, he was a redshirt freshman, injured in October 26 in the game.
Out of California.
Yeah, man.
Tough.
P's and T's to the guy. Yeah, thankfully he's still alive. Got a chance to fight, but man, it's tough. All right, you got a random question?
Yeah. Out of all the NCAA, either video games or just watching college basketball in general, who is the most obscure or randomest college basketball player you can remember playing?
Oh, that's a good one.
Like somebody so you say that name and they're like, what? No. And then you bring them up his stats and stuff. Like, who is your player for that?
Oh, all right. Let me rack my brain here. I see his face. I gotta remember his name. It's gonna come to me. What is his name? Give me a second. Like, obviously, I'm thinking of Duke fans or like Duke players, like Chris Duhon and like JJ
That's not
Redick.
random enough, Heck. You got to go with that.
I know. What is that cat's name, dude? Why can't I remember it?
You remember his number?
I think he was 12. 22. White dude for Ole Miss.
Marshall Henderson.
Thank you.
Marshall Henderson. Yeah.
You're fucking insane. Biting the jersey.
Yeah.
On the scores table. I like the way he played. I couldn't tell you any stats about him, but I like the way he played.
I remember the shot and the nene or whatever.
Yes.
And the big ass jersey and short combo. But for Duke, the most random player I can give you is Greg Paulus.
Oh, Greg Paulus, man. I love Greg Paulus.
The NCAA football and basketball great. But on mine, and the first stretch forward that I can actually remember, Brandon Coster, number 33 from NC State. Looked like Sean May, but could actually shoot. Yeah, I do remember that. Brandon Costner.
Dude, Greg Paulus, you just put me on memory lane. Like, he lived the dream because, like, he played for Duke basketball. Then he transferred to Notre Dame to be their quarterback. And I was like,
no, he was at Syracuse.
Well, he originally transferred to Notre Dame.
Oh, really? Oh,
and then went to Cuse. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, I remember seeing that. I remember watching the game. I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. That can't be the same guy. And it was. Because he wasn't that good. But, like,
no, he wasn't.
He did look bigger on the football field. But, hey, he made it happen.
Made it happen. Yeah, that was a good question, dude.
Yeah.
That was a good question. All right, I got one for you real quick.
All right.
You get Dream 4. Now, starting 5. We might as well make it basketball. Starting 5, Thanksgiving plate.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your starting 5?
All right. Starting 5. You got what's the? I'm trying to go down the line. Like, what's the first thing I always? The first thing I always go for is sweet potato fluff. I love this shit.
Okay.
Sweet potato fluff. Then you got white meat turkey.
Okay.
I'm gonna put dressing and gravy as one thing.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I usually try to. I do. You never know. You eat a lot of carbs during Thanksgiving. Yeah. I'm just thinking about that. Like, damn.
Why you get so sleepy?
That exactly. That's the science. Thanksgiving science. So I guess I'll go with the veggie. I usually go with the veggie. Any sort of like turnip or collard greens, I go for that.
Yeah.
And then going to usually people buy like the good fried chicken from like Lowe's or like any of the places where you get the hot fresh chicken out the bakery or deli.
Yeah.
That piece of fried chicken.
That's a good plate. That's a good plate right there. All right, I'm gonna go deep fried turkey. You gotta have a little skin on there.
Yeah.
But white meat, yeah, with it. Give me mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
You took collard greens, which I respect. I'm gonna take green beans. Have my veggies in there. Give me you took dressing and gravy, which I like. I'll take mashed potatoes and gravy. And then give me a good dinner roll. More carbs.
What's your go-to dinner roll,
dude? The Pillsbury croissants.
Bro, I've never had that for Thanksgiving, huh? That's different. I'm thinking like the sweet Hawaiian rolls.
Oh, sweet Hawaiian rolls are good too.
You know, they started making the sweet Hawaiian croissants.
Oh,
look for them.
You should have told me that. Next spot, I'm gonna be 300 pounds. You better watch out.
Yeah, look for them.
I love it, man. Good episode, viewers and watchers. We're thankful for you guys. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and we'll catch you guys next week. Knock on wood.
Be safe. Eat, drink, be merry. All of that.
That's right. And bet. Fitz is not here to tell you not to, so bet.
All of it.
Oh, I forgot. Parlay. Man, what are we doing?
Oh, we forgot to spend money. Damn.
Yeah, let's spend our money. Make the bleeding stop. All right. You want to do a parlay, like a money line spread with anytime touchdown?
Yeah, I'm with that.
All right, so we'll do one anytime touchdown, one regular bet.
All right, so anytime touchdown. Give me Bo Nix anytime touchdown.
Yeah, you think he's gonna rush one in?
Yeah, he usually apparently that's been like a common hit. I don't think he ran one in last time, but like it's very common. And then for the game, I'm gonna do. I gotta see. I'm gonna try to stick to Saturday like I've been doing. Okay. There's so much to choose from. So many possibilities just to waste money. We love to see it. Shit. Oh damn. Let's go.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna take Jan Daniels anytime touchdown. Let's have a quarterback anytime touchdown. 2 rookies, Bo Nix, Jan Daniels.
Hell yeah. What's the spread over? Oh, that's nasty. Give me. What is going on? Oh, give me Kansas State football on the spread. Kansas State versus Iowa State. Give me Kansas State on the spread.
On the spread. What is that? K-State
2.5.
Plus 2.5.
Plus 2.5.
Plus 2.5. I like that. I do think Iowa State's a bunch of frauds. Oh man. You know what? We liked it. We talked about it. Let's do it. Let's put our cocks on the line. South Carolina money line.
It's gonna be worth it.
It's gonna be worth it. Bo Nix anytime touchdown. Jaden Daniels anytime touchdown. K-State plus 2.5. South Carolina money line. Be thankful for that parlay because it's going to hit.
We're getting some money.
Getting some money. All right. Y'all take care. Devontae, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. We'll catch you guys next week. First time on air. Anything to say to Lawan here to get him back?
Look, bro, there are stories I could tell people about Lawan, but we'll keep those right here. I'm gonna let them live.
That's not even close. It's not
Man, I'm a dumbass.
I'm clipping that.
Georgia's second. Georgia's second.
Hey, Georgia also had Herschel Walker.
So smart, and my team is so dumb. My coach he looks dumb. He's a big baby. This
Dude,
man
those graphics.
ripped